color girl. One love it, yeah, me back. Obus market too. One mama kumari too. Double face girl. She changes every day. Me back. Obus market too. Triple ma kumari too. Where you nani? Rasta ninji unkuto no beye. Sema kodono kakrenti nieti makumana. Oh yeah. But on the contrary, yo penkuwa no besta mio. Pese minkumya, ekondi nuwa no mami bidi. Se oni use, me unu numesie. Wafa mi wadri fi me chinti me suma e grado. Mafa fufro, yama dedewa. Koweni. You never know what you got until you lose it. Now I bet this be natty. Now I bet this sweet in the gift in the hips and when the Naragusuri Yankee. Where they are you auntie? Where she won me out? When you walk back for no more coconanti. I make she a video. Where they are papa? Sungoze, papa video. Yama de dewa. Koweni. Zongoze. Papa fufro. Yama de dewa. Koweni. You never know what you got till you lose it. You never know what you got. Go ahead, mama, baby, go ahead, mama. I can't Johnny.
Ekwanso Dwoodwoo. Yale mamo. Abeiku Santana.
That's why I am fanchiche. That's why I am fanchiche. I'm a mama, yeah. Drop my baby, I am in do. Not drop my baby, I'm a mama, yeah. Drop my baby, I am in do. Not drop my baby, I'm I drop my baby, I'm in Paluta, yeah. I drop my baby, I'm a mama, yeah. Drop my baby, I am in do. I drop my baby, I'm
I was walking up in town and caught up this man my lady, oh. I narrowed down to check up. Maybe she know Mario. So I got to say, oh, I'm flying up and show me the framing copies I was saying. Mickey and Madrid will be high. The man, you know, won't find out fata. Mickey and Madrid will be high. The man, you know, won't find out fata. So would you be my baby, oh, my baby? Would you be my lady, oh, baby? Would you be my baby, oh, my baby? Would you be my... From a distance, I spotted this pretty lady coming. Me say I want fun. Me ting, I mean wanna be doing. Man, was here in the giraffe. What you wanna bet with me? What you wanna bet with me, baby? She's an African beauty, oh baby, need up baby, it's a little fear. Into me, night. Empire on the side, I'm making you know better, yeah. And come up and I'll go for you. My guy, know what, yeah. My guy, know what, yeah, baby. And TV, Niba, Sawada, Modansa. Bibi Niba, Sawada, Modansa. Bibi Niba, Sawada, Modansa. We are me, mine. But you didn't even know me, carrying you. Maybe let me come and oh, young boy, I'm in the room, because you're free. When the baby done, I'm a mouth, I'm free. My cabin, I'm a beat to find a grabber. Oh, young boy, I'm in the room, I want to make up a dear name in your man, you know. I'm a son, you. My cabin, I'm a young grabber. If I see Bobby, Bobby, my top of my man, I see me tinting. And I'm a gym, so
Ekwanso Dwoodwoo. Abeiku Santana.
Azami imanyani enyana mama wamie mengozi wadasa mepane chao onyama menka magani ayanka mayani ayanya adama jatu musa embosa brimbredi asasina techira mambo ya wamuko nkoto degu form and I am facha me egrase waka nanso ariye mind the facha hayena menu me wo egrase waka so ariye abe facha me free said you just and him sana chia abe facha me
That's all.
Ooh, me all day do. Me all day do. You bring me a day, and then you bring me new body a groovy. Woman time a day, family to a bam. Na found a cranoma soon. Hope it to bay, but you be in a door. Me and my abojan so I go in and walk on a need a baby. It was 7 in the morning. One day in a door. One day in a phone. Imama koma kondo. Oh, yeah, before. Party, yeah, me too. Yeah, me too. Them of us as a commoner. Oh, yeah, before. Oh, yeah, fuck you. And then you made it to our baby, I'm a day, my sister. Ya baba so, inti persuasion, this is so. I'm making good to no more. What do you do when I'm with you? The best last, woman. Oh, bear, no, me. Oh, day, me do. Imama kuma kondo. Oh, yeah, me for. What day, me do. Time I feel as we come on,
I want to massage you from top to toe.
Michelle, baby, I'm a siagum. No one can up a permit to you, Jay. I am Your baby, I was here with me. New one, you can peppermint, new jay. I knew don't see me, don't know, me don't know. Gone down pass Antiniba. The Papa Pepeniba. Manager, I can never. Miss Mabotamasha, can you be a fair fell? My love, for Fanya Chitoe. Makumang now, Metiano, Minu, what's up, baby? What for you? I wouldn't see me, don't know. I could have swear. This is in the way before. I wouldn't see me, don't know. What they do, my China, Siminya Yanka, China, Sirita, Humitwa, Mabba down, Chammy, dear, Hunkama, Menobe, Medano, Intian, so what the enemy, so what the mea, Fama Drinchiche, what the mea, Mammy, one day, see what I get. Melodies. Just a 5:15. Fridays for music. Well, so after big events last year, 2024, after Ghana's election, after Christmas, that is December. What is the next big event on our entertainment calendar? It's Valentine, yeah? Okay, so get ready. The live romantic man is here. KBK Music, 14 February, the 20th anniversary. Kwabena, get ready. Well, good to see you, Elizabeth Gazy, as always. Thank you so much for the support. You've been super amazing. Legendary Kwabena. 14 February, Valentine. The official Valentine event is on. It's the Vitamilk Love. The Vitamilk Love Night. Alright, so after election and after December, as a graphobe brain to me and your time, I enjoy money because of the shock. The shock. Some people are still in denial. Say, hey, are we in a new era? Some people are still in shock. Obi say, na chairman won't to me when Mr. Owo. Obi say, hey, who na na do ache o, Mr. Ofie. Yeah, so some people are still in shock. They are in a state of denial. But that is the reality. That is life. Life goes on. Life goes on. Life goes on. Bring back selector, one of my favorite, bringing us to 17 after 5. Kwabena. KBK Music 20th anniversary, 14 February. Vitamilk Love Night at the Grand Arena. A night of love. Valentine. The next big event in Ghana, across the world. It's Valentine. Akatuna bro. Eti bwabwa hona wachimienu echipe. Hey, don't phone ya to me kukusu. Nanizwa yume au mafirodo. This is one of my favorite all time. Tay. Baby. 14 February and pa. Now we take Grand Arena nim. Now the said the ambience net here. The petals, the roses. Now Vitamilk BC in China, chocolate be kaho. Nakwab Nigeria stage. Performing, oozing the best love romantic songs. Now what do you say? I told the phone sayem. Now sayem. By the way, good evening, Ankoba, the Honorable Minister for Youth Development, Honorable Pablo.
Are you a Freemason? Or say yes. Who is your Lord? One who say yeah. Ekrofo wa kukudro pa. Honorable Alexander Afenyomaki oye ayebia oye ay twado. Honorable Alexander Afenyomaki. Micro minority ayebia oye twado. Hey. Papa to be questions so. Hey, ato ono na di hey ato by no. I think say no here honorable Brian Champion. Hey ato. Yes, the Love Doctor. Kwabena 14 February. Grand Arena Accra International Conference Center is the 20th anniversary. Legendary Kwabena. So mark your calendar. Should date in 2 or 14 February. All roads lead to Grand Arena Accra International Conference Center. Kwabena. Born George Kwabena, multiple award-winning guitarist and accomplished construction technician. The man who decided to abandon his first love of draftman to become a contemporary high-life artist. He emerged in 2004. So we call Datus Complex School. Kwabena called Datus. And Green Hill School in Achimota. Agri Junior Secondary School. Then St. Peter Secondary School. Na Kwabena eya bofra teenager kra no bo guitar. No otonum. No odi asori choir nim. And in Yankopon de channel 20 years he's still singing. 20 years commercially, but he's been singing for more than 20 years. Since 2004, more than 2 decades. With his debut hit, Aso. His passion for music is natural. He has won Best Vocal Performance and Best Songwriter. His third album, Dachi, came out in 2013, which had hit songs like We're Crying Mommy, adult music. So Kwabena is very versatile. Check it. Check the rhythms. Versatile. Legendary Kwabena is our guest on the Bless the Mic today. Get ready, let's go. Legendary Kwaba, reflecting on the journey.
Yeah.
2 decades and still counting.
That's right.
And like the saying goes, that the wine, the older it stays, the better it tastes. I mean, you sound like even your fresh young contemporary, but it's been over 20 years.
Yeah.
Over 20 years. When you show a cheaper 20 years journey in the Senate here.
Abe, yadi asida ni kabiani yadi menyankopon. Sanse, yes, health is wealth. In the last 2 decades, so nyame ama ya holding, ama ya nkwa, ama ya apomodini, ama yetimi de aye adwuma abesi me, and we are still on fire. And so ye beka ni se yedi asida PSC menyankopon. Na yedi asida wi enso ana yedi asida kese no so ama industry players wa so media asida PSC ma Abeiku Santana.
Thank you.
From day one I've known you. You've been a champion of my career, and anytime be I'm able to you've been of a great support. to the brand KBKB.
I'm proud of you because I know from day one na mete tantra here mekai if you mobile na mini akonya papa bia ho no credit ho no waka mekete no na dadwa na me dia bodan no side and side and me dia adam and eve na wura mu na me dia hangi ho. But at that time I saw the passion, the fire, the energy in you. Today you have 8 albums in 20 years. Music, I had diverse. First, and I said, music, some, high life, and then you see a contemporary high life. Afrobeat in the background, but you still have beat. How do you navigate? And I say, changing with the evolving, change in genres and still making music? Because there are a lot of artists either obeto or man obeto, they're still not active, and then the man will stay, still relevant in the industry.
Then also make us say, I don't. It's God's grace, and then again, I try very hard to remain a musician and try to be as versatile as possible, because I made the name Resistance, and you always need to keep up with the listeners and as the audience, every day it'll be before us, so you just have to open yourself up to be able to
and then the inform beta or the onyom says here because your kokutie onyom ni beat is 20 years ago, certain beats not the same, and some of the old musicians have not been able to make us a change to this new beat.
I'll say I'm blessed with some very good producers around me, and then again I try to adapt every time because like I said, time changes. You can't be static to what you know, and I say what you believe in every time. I say we'll make sure we'll be versatile, and then again you employ or you work with producers who understand the.
Do you try to explore beats that are not mainstream high life beats like pop, like
yeah. From the beginning, from let's say the hush hush days in the 2000s, 2001 when we began. We'll tell you, I was more into R&B, I was more into pop music, though I loved high life. High life was the base, but I always opened myself to even hip hop beats, because that even found me on Hammer's Sounds of Our Time album. I did almost every vocals on the album, that's been the kind of person I am. I always would like to experiment to various kinds of beats and then productions.
Inti wankasa se unti wa onyoma and then music now tea.
Hey, I have a wide range of listening. I métier African music, the likes of Richard Bona, the likes of Lukwa Kanza, métier Bob Marley a lot, and then Yankasa Mini pa R. Kelly. I love to listen to R. Kelly so much, and Obafie so.
Hey, utie R. Kelly
pa.
Yes, America says we be anymore.
Oh, I know the new album crowd, no people are on it. You see, people don't want to speak the truth. And yes, we tell Kojo Anwe in America. He's the best,
the greatest of all
time. When it comes to R&B, he's so great. Obafie so the likes of Mianka Same Papa Kojo Entry, Amachidede, Daddy Lumba, Pat Thomas, Papa Yankson, CK Man, and then the great Ramblers. I listen very wide, and I take inspiration from all these guys.
Let me read this post from Fame to Tears. Since Welcome R. Kelly R. Kelly's sorrowful song, got America's talent, to tweet this. I'll say, I had been a big fan of Kelly since 33 years ago. I bought all his albums because he had a great voice, singer, arranger, songwriter, producer, vocal coach, and a performer. He used to be the Pied Piper of R&B, the mega star and record breaker, the FIFA World Cup 2010 artist. When he got into trouble, all the so-called mega stars who work with him distance themselves because of they wanted to protect their brands. Now, the same people who wrote and produced songs for him, like Only God Accepted Him, when he sought forgiveness. When he was jailed, I prayed to God that he would use the golden voice for him. And I'm so excited because now he sings for God. God will have mercy on him. It's my prayer that any sacrifice for God he makes while in jail will help him get early release. What is it possible for humans if it's possible for God? I will continue to promote all his gospel song. Now, you haven't gotten into any trouble that we know, but you sing gospel. But we know, sir, who started from the church. And then they inspire me as a high life artist. You sing gospel songs.
You see, I mean, as an artist, and everything that I've achieved as an artist, from talent to the productions I've done, no. I mean, to me, attribute BBR to me and Kasame or Nyankopon Adum, and Yamena or the BBR chairman. So, doing these songs to praise God is very natural. It's just something that will come naturally because I don't forget what God has done for me, and I don't forget and I say whatever I am today or whatever I have been.
All right, 31 minutes after 5. Kwabna legendary KBK music 20th anniversary Ebaso on the 14th of February. Kwabna, do you cry? Have you cried recently? What made you cry?
You know, I mean, of course I do cry. Recently, I look back and Shadia Yafem Aninia Yankopon and we are still here. We are still vibrant and doing what we are doing. Sometimes it gets me to be very emotional, and mommy ahobrasie bebre because nyani panyina na nyana sa and sabio bebre won mo no won shase ene no omuni ha ebi kura free muni ade enti these are the things that gets me very emotional and gets me to tear up. But then apart from that, you know, I mean, life goes on.
Yambra, about Donumwa, Kwabna, Ghana had a Uniko any idea of Donum, Mamma. Brapenia for December 24, and I was over
February 14.
Are you a February born?
No, I'm not. I'm an October born. Yes, I'm a proud Libra.
At the end of Kofasa Valentine love night with Kwabna by.
I think, sir, the very first one was way back in 2014. That's Yadaben F14. That's when we started. That's after the release of adult music. And you know, also February 14th, Biedua, bookings be. So I used to play in different places, and February 14th, you check it, management trust, you check it, now your appeal every Valentine was that high, so we thought of the need of doing our own concert on Valentine. Into the very first one called F14 in 2014, and it was very successful until until 2017 when I hit a crisis kakra. I mean, so Ubekaya. A lot happened to me in 2016, you know, ups and downs, the personal life near there. And we went on a break for about 3 years. After a break of 3 years, back in COVID, so didn't boom. So we had to wait for COVID, say COVID between. So after COVID, I think we came back again in 2021, and then we did 2021, we did 2022, 2023, 2024. And now 2025.
Let me commend your management team, especially Ashes Waha, and Albert.
Yeah.
Your comeback, your comeback generated a lot of controversies.
Yeah.
And I don't know, Sana, it was part of the brand strategy. And every brand marketing person must study this. I wish that we will, put this in a context like a case study, because I'm a marketing and brand specialist.
Right.
So your comeback after your 3 years hiatus and crisis because you were in the news for bad reasons. But you came back, but you're coming back, it was conversation around your personality and I don't want to go there back.
And my sexuality.
Me yourself with Diana me can't say me choose me words carefully. Your personality and your sexuality.
And sexuality, exactly.
And Governor, you gain the talkability, you gain the media, attention.
That's right.
And what counts near the na o fashion croissant assassin utumi your photo shoot to be now as a silhouette dark na ode wonsa na udi tokrum aba and all that. I don't know who brought this idea. Was it Ashes? Ashes was one tessa. And now Albert is one who snake under grass. So whose idea? Is it because sex sells and that's how you decide to come back and gain attention in the market?
I must commend my team for listening to me and allowing me to do certain things. Because after the break, I kind of like I prayed to God a lot, and many yankopon ekasa about so many things. I want restoration because there was so many things that went out there. Like I said, it was a whole lot of misconception, and it marred my brand a lot, and it made me actually lose even some endorsement deals. And I was thinking about how we can rekindle everything, and like I say, it was inbuilt to make us in my direction. I mean, there were certain things I would do which I must say, especially Ashes would be like, "Yo, Charlie, this thing." Then I'm like, you know what? I mean, I'm a marketing student myself at UPSA. I kind of like thought about how we can rejuvenate everything and get the brand, a different phase of appeal. Well, I thought about these things and then I was like, okay, let me just put it out there and then use the misconception to market myself, because there were things that were said about me which was untrue and people were thinking it's true. Okay, all right, so I put something out there, wrap your mind around it, and one kasabobo say no cry, no cry, whichever way, I still get the buzz.
Wow. I will never forget this advertising PR question in 1999 or 1997.
Right.
A popular brand, in fact, a beverage was released in America. No more advert be first helicopters promotion activation. But for drinking nice in soon its feedback was bad. Not knowing production lines in be failure. It's almost perfect, mix of the drink. It's normal friend America's #1 lager.
Right.
And a failure. So the question was, now if you are the brand manager, PR marketing manager, the problem has been solved. The brand has been rejuvenated, reactivated. You solved you are coming back. And then I have a catcher and for without changing the name of the brand. I know artists have come, I don't want to mention names. I think Daddy Lumba even tried changing his name to DL, but I'm fat and Daddy Lumba. The only artists were changing the D. Afa Samini
and Shatawale.
And Shatawale. What do I say? Shatta and Samini. And I think as marketing people, we need to put this in a context of case study and study. Because in Ghana, we don't have case studies. A fan microphone where real life. One Mr. Richardson, I'm reading his book. Case studies of businesses, but I want a creative art. So thank you so much for sharing with us. 3 years now, you are going through a lot, but to gain acceptance and get the fans back, you deliberately, intentionally, and now we are near my gay.
because I knew say that side was quite a bit sensitive, and so people will look at it with that kind of eye.
Now when you proposal from gays, because obenya sa market and say yes we gay no gay for so there almost sure almost so many about they will reach out to you and say hi bro, I love you.
Matter of fact, I must say I couldn't convince them enough because
I'm not venom. Let's come to Love Night with Kwabna. How was last year?
Last year was fantastic. It was amazing. I'll say it was a beautiful concert. You know, we planned it in such a way to give loved ones a one-stop shop. You come there, you get something to drink in terms of, you know, champagne, the cognacs, the whiskeys, the mixers, almost everything, Vitamilk, everything, chocolate, everything that makes, you know, uno sweet at a pie. And more called Valentine out, like Valentine date night out, you know, make it complete. You know, we made sure we put everything under one roof at the Grand Arena, and it was amazing. This year is going to be even better because this year is you know, an inauguration of my 20th
anniversary and your 8th album.
Yes, exactly. We're releasing my 8th album as well, and it's going to be special. This year is when I am going to give you a performance you've never seen before. Like,
you heard that? Kwabna send a performance. I want to perform it 20 years. The Odeba Valentine Day 14th. No, be that. And me pe costume na he.
I say you can such a pretty tackle. Yes. Costumes and everything as I speak to you is ready. You know, Ketsi, my designers, Gota GH and Ahobrasia Koto. Yeah, they have everything done. Miami fittings, the and it's just hanging in a wardrobe waiting for 14th February. For me to mount that stage. And
Mami Busa, this question, I don't know whether it's difficult or it will be difficult or it's possible. Can we see on stage, or can we have on stage on the night 14th Ahofe Patricia on stage with Kabra when I can't you know.
But
oh, guest appearance.
Oh, of course. I mean, we could send invitations around to the likes of her and so many other celebrities. Of course, like we did last year. Of course. Why not?
Kwabna, Claire Sassen we mame.
Yeah.
Were you detained in Germany with Screwface, Reggie Zippy for something that we don't know anything about?
Wow. That is a very true story. It's a very true story. It happened in 2007. Yeah, me, Screwface, Reggie Zippy, Ejabomofo. It was a very unfortunate thing that happened to us. We had gone to Europe to do Europe tour, and things here called Amsterdam. And we, because na Europe tour until it was always a road trip, so we were driving. Until we were driving from Amsterdam to Italy, and once a free Netherlands, no, you enter Germany. And you need to cross the entire breadth of Germany to enter into Austria, and then after Austria, yeah,
what a journey!
Yeah, it was quite a journey.
Amsterdam to Italy.
Yeah, Amsterdam to
where
Italy.
Milan, Rome, or
no,
where?
We were in Vicenza.
Yeah,
we were in Vicenza.
Not train 1 hour no more.
No, you see, I mean, it was fun.
Anyway,
it was fun. The road trip was actually fun, and we did up to about 13 countries in Europe. And I think it was the latter part of our tour. I think the last part one concert we did Amsterdam and the Eba saying I'll say it was pure racism.
Racism.
Yes, it was, because Omudi Yachi answer we were with Friend Prince. And I think the Friend Prince on your or Europe into him. on him said, "Into your banana say, car be DH, looks like immigration for." And you know, oh dear, let's just drive. If they pull us over, into you're driving for almost an hour before they pulled us over. Pulling you over. No, CC, yeah, documentation, BBR church, I mean, and they said, oh, they are still not convinced, so we have to follow them to the station. We followed them to the station. Idea immigration idea before we realized now they were like almost detaining to say criminals, kind of. Now we've been locked up for 3 days.
Hey,
yeah,
it's what that brochure sells. That.
Oh yes.
Wow,
yes. We've been locked up for 3 days. After 3 days, near and I think also BBR they publish. You know, in terms like all these,
yeah.
I mean, yeah, they publish into one human rights lawyer or Bruni, no who yeah.
So you're publishing more.
Yeah.
Newspapers,
more publishing, yeah, newspapers. So the man
say
and there was no reason. So the man came and asked us, say, what's then we narrated the whole story to the South African Prince, so Ako Italy to get the necessary documents to prove, say, we are just artists who are actually, you know, going about our business. So I think when the man came back the next day, they had to arraign us for you know, before a court, and then the court actually came to a conclusion, say, I mean, why have they even detained us at that place in the first place? It's supposed to be an immigration because they were actually having a problem with the fact, say, your visas, and you're authentic and all of that. Like that was actually the case.
Just like that.
Yeah. I mean the whole thing is after the first say, you know, they released us. So when they released us, we went to our hotel nearby, and your friend Prince said, oh, I mean, the court has actually, you know,
court, you know.
Yeah. Oma release here my hotel, and then we realized, yeah, Oma release here and the police they were not satisfied. I don't know. There was this. I don't know how to put this redhead guy. He was just so bent on like doing something to us. Or keeping your passport. You heard the next day or tell one of I said no, that court didn't you know, handle the case until they have taken it to a higher court, so they may have to detain us again. Bruh, you know who can say, yeah, the holding immigrants, like when, so they held us there again for a couple days because the court day was like about 4 or 5 days after.
No.
Yes, bro.
When I went to me and reach out to Ghana Embassy, Ghana Mission.
Free Prince did that. So yeah, station and Casa Italy. So he did all that. Through that, no. I mean, so on these things take time. And he tall and short of the whole thing is almost the course are higher way no. Almost call hobby no who say, oh, police phone I am from so they actually gave us certain documents. They be claiming compensation there for all. Oh no! You see, the sad aspect of the whole thing is a Free Prince in DH.
Well, as a movie, a film writers in the story. Yeah, as somebody story. It is kwabna na one ahofe patri na mutifie baakumu. Sorry for bringing this issue back. Sorry.
Okay,
but Otumi be spend the weekend.
No, I knew her. Yeah.
But Obafie, not ba whole fie.
Yeah.
Sometimes
I knew her.
And then I now pay and hofe patron.
Oh, she was a cool person.
Yeah. Now penasem.
Yeah.
And then I know ya now penasem.
Oh, I mean, who are down for us? I mean, there are so many things that.
Yeah, but tell us. I mean, one of the so many things are now.
Oh, she's a calm person. I say. I mean, pedidant, you know. I like calm people.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Da oye diane then mouth. And then I know your mouth.
Obi oni me bia be catch yourself. I am me Auntie Sophia that romantic. I'm a kitchen person, pa. Who am in chair.
So you cook yourself?
I cook myself. Who am in chair. Even
if you now know diane ma patri.
Even if you can cook, I'll do the cooking.
It you now know diane ma.
No, be oba me fear. You see,
no, with respect to ahofe patri. Who now know diane ma no.
Around that time, Make I say, anytime anybody comes to my house, there will be
And
enough to
anybody
eat.
assembly echo. He say I want for patrias.
Yeah, it's something I make sure say anybody that comes to my house, there will be enough to eat. Of course, if she came to my house around that time, of course there will be enough to eat. You may not have.
And then the man muntemutete.
I say time. I mean, sometimes I mean, people move on, and it's friendship, and yeah, that's normal.
But we'll be on an eye down for and now what dating paying there.
No, we're in dating. Point of correction. We never dated.
When dating?
Nah.
Internet day relationship.
Yeah, we were friends.
Friends are about fee now. Also, what can you fee? Say friend.
Me. Every time we will be fee.
It's on no more neighbor.
Yeah.
It's a friend. Oba, our father, madam for me actress or a musician. Na me nyanyum. Na me about fee a bad day. Yes, who studio be na me nyanyum.
Oh, Adam for so could fee. Yeah, it was normal. Yeah, it was normal.
When was the last time I knew of a Kasai?
Oh, it's been a while. I think the last time I'm in Kasai is when in Kenya, when the mom passed, and yeah, I was meant a year and I'm took one.
Okay,
but I think we were there for the 1 week to support her.
Oh, yeah. That's beautiful. It will near have a
no.
Problem issue said uncle for
No.
It will make me show up at Valentine night.
Of course, why not? Like I said,
and you send an invitation on air. Send an invitation on air.
I mean, she's invited. I mean,
no, Pacho. Yes, she's like, can you invite her? No, she's invited. Oh.
So I just said she's invited.
Obi you see through do matwa. Boni di na catch say wo tun safre no.
Yeah, okay. I'm inviting you to this year's Valentine concert, and we'll make sure we'll send you an invitation for it to be for you to be able to
come now, you are romantic. 14 February. Hey, now see an area election.
Yeah.
Me who say MPP for us kofa old song no.
Yeah.
Order number 1 no.
Yeah.
Order number 1 no. To Obama no. For Baumia.
Yeah. And
Omutia
me pesa me and you may be on my me pesa me ka, but MPP for bu mi kwase achepa. And they did that again. Without my consent. They took the music. They didn't even contact me. They didn't do anything. They went into the studio themselves. No more kati, and they finished, and they didn't say anything to me. And still, people think that I'm MPP because of what they do. You know, but then you can't say anything. That's what they did.
I don't know our management, Amfre, Antro, Ankoma, the office of the presidential candidate of MPP, Dr. Baumia, for using Unyom or number 1.
We did.
And I say, Gamrun so.
No, we did.
So much copyright at the mouth.
You see, we did, but it looks like they had power, so they did whatever they wanted.
It's Operation Recover All Loot. Wait to media.
Oh, when you Assembia, I'll say, I am a peaceful person. And if only diligent enough and wanted to do the needful, they would have done the needful. But yeah.
Ebiana Baumia anya where Ebiana or the share ni team and sa.
Then he must be aware.
Please catch Dr. Baumia na Samira Etia no bi mo. Kwabna sene nyo order number 1 na Baumia use the na nyo campaign advert.
All around now we have campaign advert. So no so te. Announce
Ebi ano they are sharing teams. Someone him say sort you out.
Ono so te president now ono so me yema no ono so te. And he also
President Ben no.
Our former president.
Dear way.
Nana Akufo-Addo.
Until number 1 now or you see no ono so one sort you out.
Oh, so tell me okay.
Anyway, Honorable Marco Kekumanti say through that no cry na oh yeah big.
no, you see, I know clarification, Kakra, or I think we must clarify. The context by which he was speaking is there are artists who've done political songs, who even after political song, they have become bigger that's what he was trying to imply. I think I had a conversation with him.
Oh, okay.
And that's what he was trying to imply. Say it has doing a political song has nothing to do with your career.
Okay.
And yes, be a best sell career. It's I mean you can it depends.
That's after endorsing Nana Dokra, you became bigger.
You became bigger. Even and I think that's a fact.
Okay.
That's a fact.
Okay, all right. Anyway, what ya? I didn't feeling now, yeah.
We look back and we realize that the Kentaya Konsu.
And penny for Casa no Akano.
Yeah.
As Waboka.
Of course. President in the better national 3 times, but Ning as an event. Yeah.
Eti honorable lawyer Kodia Eka say MPP abato no muluzi spiritual no kwabrani na oka ho.
You know, I may say Brabian, my mommy bra why, but me 14 true boy.
Yeah, fam koguna, ya bako Nima Villa ho na asemi ya kwatwaso. State will be right back. Ya baba baby Valentine love night with Kwabena. Stay tuned.
And I want to watch you with sugar. So wouldn't me yari and then mini pediamwa and carry a 1 yammy rough cry. Oh, sorry, you're ready and fancy nipa. Meaning, and yet ye me yari and cassa. Oh, Kakra Nancy Acheme, Machinka say as a move. I they wouldn't need Lawson, herba mixture of you. Lawson herba mixture. And ye word you my pa. If we say, Semi malaria ne come one. I change say, and not Lawson herba mixture so edition Kunimu. When I'm yapa. We born with your Umiano crowd one teshe, and so a chileno. Nayan ya afe malaria, cocoa, and for Chicom woman who what was tire we are. A dear, I am meant to touch me pa, Nasa dear, and me go to John Hunubisa, and Miss the Bancha Mumua. Lawson herba mixer, I bet in the Tama water cry. And yes, a Lawson herba mixer, Mamma Hotomedia. Medda was in a window, and yes, you can't have never done. Oh, that is in kind. Eh, no. What you believe in ya? Make a pet ya bros and see our pharmacy, Kamikana herba shop, beer, Bammy.
Fair 0248 619 999
and then 0242 133 577. Lawson herba mixer there, and one I see in kind.
Best Point Savings and Loans.
Best Point Savings and Loans sika krabia wo mugina wo mu na so pampe na awieye mre yi mu a wanhwe ya na sika krabia bi ede asokwa ada na wachenchene nti ene sese wunya sika krabia bi ti se Best Point Savings and Loans omuda so a eya adwumaden atoto sika sem amano awie peye na enhyehyɛ pa wo mu ewo mo customers ye eye bocho na foforo kra wo mu ede aba monten eye Best Mobile Banking na kyerese bank no na wo ye no phone no so no enu nti se si ade se yesa line tintintin anase wo se wadachi e wo sika krabia hode eni hobio na ani kasem akon eka ho ne se wo betumi asend sika asan agisika e wo phone so wo betumi asan atua wo bills ebi etese DSTV Go TV Star Times, Empo electricity bill, any water bills in Yinano. Who bet me at your every phone so while bra woti baby edjo. Na who pay way, Eddie now pay. And inti, ye me say, who be account our Best Point Savings and Loans. Na who ya, na what dial *277#. Na would demogra. Washe, banking na ye for sanu. Ha, Best Point Savings and Loans. Ya makofa Best Mobile Banking aba. Jimmy so say, o phone ye usika suni.
Best Point Savings and Loans.
Best Point Savings and Loans.
Your dream, our business.
Se fie ni bibi akoma ne wa, ene yenko fie. Yenko bibi eni je wo. Baby atinke mo dey wo. Baby a cereal wo. Ene mpo se to de bia, baby a ye tinisu. Yenko bibia yebetumi akyere ya adwene na yenya asem bia.
And send tweets.
Bibia yede nnwuma ye pepa sasa ya saketwa no a eye niwo no. Yenko fie bibia odo ohwe eni ni jiwo.
Babia ni ho a esifi MTN home ema with data bundles for na odi account fee no any above a mountain time a ebo adwuma dam so abum broadband.mtn.com.gh ana wo my MTN app no so na shasia ene ya
MTN
like
yani legendary kwabna nkomo twetwe ne ba na wi yeda MTN ase ene Kivu hot pepper na Kivu hot pepper ene Kivu Gary soaking mix eno na sese sakode edia na aduane because when I say na me na be kai back to Gary soaking mix Kivu sakode kai say and now back to Gary soakings Kivu na oka ho asem no na nkofo anti ase bi se you agi sakode diplomatic passport enu nti no di Gary soaking mix de pam no twa no ni nyina ne se komodo na paduane adia kope Kivu 4-in-1 Gary soaking mix o ti ase se wa ban eco opposition aduane be na bidi ese wo di Gary soaking mix ti Kivu no ya ye enkate milk bibia ewom o ti ase abebuo kasabebuo e no ka che ho se woko opposition a sonson ho membe spend sika because this the next 4 years I just say why you cannot break the 8 now 8 years 80 no kodi eti Kivu for ada roba say bebia Kivu sanye Kivu hot pepper na Kivu 4-in-1 Gary soaking MTN adaroma yeda MTN for asepa open 4G internet e dia ye adwuma eno an say wafre MTN 0244-308-111 open say MTN ebie eye website mawa ye wo MTN yellow base eno so eye package a MTN edema small medium enterprises legendary kwabna 14 February Valentine Day or the love night or also the 8th album the 20th anniversary ebre kwabna ticket you're saying hifa any benye biato
tickets no single you need to say you know senior any city and you know yamana very moderate single no over 300 CDs more double no sweetheart so nearby at 100 CDs amamo that is the regular over 500 na mo double no motimi at a regular open VIP so VIP single no air 500 VIP double no air 800 na open so to ticket na obe dial star 714 star 1010 hash star 714 star 1010 hash now they are to ticket I think so your tables you know open so no sweetheart na table hona yama mo champagne be ni yama mo nibbles be ni ade you know enum ne twego na mo no mo champagne na mo nibble on some you know some nice stuff and so no your numbers are obetimi afre now they are reserve your table obetimi afre 055-110-3393 055-110-3393 and I say 050-516-3674 050-516-3674 ofra obetimi a reserve table and now say o toteke so obetimi akwa website no so that is lovenite.com so vitamilklovenight.com all together vitamilklovenight.com and so cause our website no so obetimi ato ticket kama na mamemfa we entwem pacho ye best start red carpet ye pese unu sweetheart mon famo ho ne ade a yetimi mutiminya opportunity amode betwa a memorable photo for Valentine intino ye be red carpet between 7 p.m. and 8 p.m. it is our 1 hour na me pacho fan ho na unu sweetheart mun megina photo booth num na mun twa a very memorable photo for Valentine and somewhere remu na maba beji money El Grand Arena.
Legendary Kwabna Valentine night, love night on the 14th February, our Grand Arena. We are all invited. Mamenfa kwenye so na menfa a special birthday. Emma Mebra Penny, legendary music producer. Francis Money Matters. Nana Money Matters, London.
Wow.
Aye.
Money Matters. Wow.
Aye. Kwabena, wishing a happy birthday, mommy.
God. Money Matters. Happy birthday, Nyankopon Shabebre. We all appreciate everything you've done as far as this industry is concerned.
Oko London, Dawson Market, and Penny Foa, Abuagana Music.
Yes.
Money Matters.
Yes,
You remember landing, you know, your shopping, Sika, the best share, you know, wow. 89, Francis, Money Matters, Kwamena. Yeah, my happy birthday. When you're 58 years,
oh wow,
what could be 60th birthday there? About Bosho Ama or London. 80 when you're couple and to Unquemo. Abusha for aha and a did you a DNBC. Ajua Roberta, say, men fashion day, Emma Asaribidia Kubana Hine, a ye jata boom jata, only Reverend Kwame Usubana Hine, Mashremo Mame, Madame Georgina Kumiwa, na a yene basso or China Ewa Chimkusi, a Tonsa Fradofonia Jamfonina say, Mumbija. Yenua bema jata boom jata the lion tour guide na on katane mame echi cra meda Godwin Dogbe say producer extraordinaire so she dwuma di aboafo ka no ho DJ Young Boy afenso Big Fletch the stylist DJ Winston Benjamin Kumsing and afenso the graph friend Paul meda munyina say Ashes especially kwabna manager meda wasepa. You've been a wonderful great brother holding my brother Kwabna for us for all these years, and God richly bless you, endow you with more wisdom, strategies and ideas. Kwabna's brand has come to stay. The young ones look up to him, the King Promises look up to him, the Kwame Eugene looks up to him. It's a Kwabna brand in the year. A back chest art is a Thomas Mo brand for